Hello everyone, my name is Fauzy Firdaus. My last the number is 201. Okay, in here I will give a presentation about a review article entitled What Makes Male Gamers Angry, Sad, Amused, and Enthusiastic While Playing Violent Video Games by Maciej Banke, Patricia Szulchowska, Lukas de Kasmarek. And the next table of content that I will explain consists of abstract, title and reference, and then second, introduction or background, the and the next method, result, discussion and conclusion, and then the last overall. Okay, the first abstract. In this article, the author analyzed one of the game, namely Counter-Strike Global Offensive Gamers. In the analysis, they use semantic coding and affective word analysis using linguistic inquiry and word count. Then they saw how gamer categories describe emotional situation. In addition, they document a wider range of positive and negative emotion, and then would normally be thought to be associated with games along with the specific game themes that generates this emotion. And then the second one is title. In the article, they found response as well as one answer to the difference from the categories. I'll quite clear from the collection of statistic display. The title is informative enough to be able to get some idea and thought from the article. And then the last one is reference. Many reference, the total is 34, starting from the recent year only 2000 until 2020. They are referenced correctly and also contain some case studies. And then the next slide is introduction or background. In this section, it is explained further about what the author will do before conducting research, such as identify game design that evokes strong negative emotions, such as examining what behavioral script gamers associate with certain emotion using semantic coding. Additionally, investigate the description of emotional experience with computerized effective language analysis. Also, they describe the background quite clearly and in sufficient detail. Then, it is described using the process of considering the emotional dimension, valence and avoidance tendency. At the end of the introduction, it can be found that the research material that will be described is described according to the topic that have been discussed, which are explained clearly, neatly arranged, and in easy to understand language. The next slide's content is method. Subjects selected from the game Counter-Strike Global Offensive, with a total participant of 652 players with the following variables: 617 male gamers and 35 female gamers, all aged between 18 to 39 years, and then participants come from several countries such as the US, UK, or Australia. The research use is qualitative or literature study and quantitative or survey with dataset. Method as follows: open coding and effective language analysis. in describing enough detail so that it can be replicated. This method may be quite reliable. The next slide content is ratio. The data is displayed correctly, but what is displayed is the result of survey and interview from the overall gamer report. The data taken which is stated to be more statistical because the content of the result contain tables, percentage, and further explanation of the reaction of or follow-up of some gamer participant. The data presented by forming a table of the overall emotional characterization. Very well. This may aim to make it easier for reader to understand the article. And the next slide, the content discussion and conclusion. In the article, there are discussion and conclusion that may be somewhat unified, the discussion of which is described from the result of the analysis obtained. Discuss from various methods that have been done previously, then resulted in a conclusion. The conclusion contains answer to question about gaining versatile effective experience, as well as their study broadening the understanding of the effective cost and benefit that gamers derive from playing game. And then the last one, of course, the article still has room for future research, especially in the sport game section, which will give different answer. The next, and then the last from content that is overall. Overall, I could say that is enough for the article. However, there may be improvement to the explanation so that it is use language that is usually accessible to reader. And then this study adds table percentage that make it easier to analyze participant. Moreover, the data obtained produce an accurate analysis. This study adds explanation of some gamer characterization that make the article interesting to read. In addition, the article is accordance with the revealed them, namely what makes male game angry, sad, amused, and enthusiastic when playing violent video games. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for listening. If anyone want to ask, can be posted on the forum. Thank you.